Hi there. Your brain loves to discover new things, and what better way to discover something new than by traveling? People who travel are healthier, happier, and more creative. The Discoverer blog, link in the description, inspires its readers to discover the world. I recently came across an article entitled "The Coolest City to Visit in Each State," and I thought you would enjoy hearing about them. A nation of 50 states means a world of worthy places to visit. Each state is quite like a different country, with its own individual culture, history, and lifestyle. With such a vast country at your disposal, it's difficult to choose where to go and what to see. And while the descriptions are concise, there are 50 of them, so we're taking them 5 at a time. In my last video, we highlighted Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, and New Jersey. Today, we'll move on to New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, and Ohio. Let's get started. Santa Fe, New Mexico. This city explodes with color, culture, and class, making it a desirable southwestern destination worthy of any travel bucket list. The artistically infused state capital boasts hundreds of galleries and more than a dozen museums, while also staying true to its Native American roots. At 7,000 feet above sea level, Santa Fe is the highest state capital and offers easy access to scenic hiking and biking trails. Set your taste buds on fire after a day of calorie-torching exploration with the city's famous Southwest cuisine at the Plaza before perusing the markets for that famous turquoise and silver jewelry. Don't miss the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, the biggest collection of one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, whose greatest work was inspired by New Mexico. New York City, New York. It's the obvious choice, but it's hard to overlook all the Big Apple's glory. Michelin star restaurants, helicopter tours, star-studded international events, and elite museums like the Met and Guggenheim project a decadent appearance that caters to those who have money to spend. The hipster dive bars, creative street eateries, colorful neighborhoods, the iconic Central Park, and more surprising green spaces like the High Line showcase New York's more down-to-earth character and charisma. New York City is the place where anything can and does happen. Don't miss the Statue of Liberty, one of the most recognizable figures in the world. And an aside from me, if you're going to New York, consider taking one of the Gray Line tours. Those are the double-decker buses. You can choose which tour you want to take. I've taken a couple of them, and they were all very interesting. So enjoy New York. Next is Asheville, North Carolina. A vibrant and historic city, Asheville oozes a charm that romances lovers and families alike. Accented by the stunning Blue Ridge Mountains, the city features stunning architecture from the Basilica of St. Lawrence to the sprawling Biltmore Estate. With a sophisticated culinary scene, this spot has everything you could ever want. Don't miss the River Arts District, with art galleries and studio spaces for hundreds of artists housed in former factory buildings. Fargo, North Dakota. A thriving college town with an enthusiastic vibe, Fargo has grown into the art, culture, and culinary hub of North Dakota. The artistically inclined will dig all the live entertainment options. Foodies can tuck into unique Midwestern cuisine inspired by Germans and Scandinavians, and drinkers can tear it up at the multiple breweries and wineries in town. Regardless of what you choose, this small city has plenty of options, a surprising fact that Fargo is proud of. Don't miss the Roger Maris Museum, dedicated to the life and career of the superstar baseball player who lived part of his life in Fargo. Cincinnati, Ohio. As a city made up of multiple influences from around the U.S., Cincinnati refuses to be defined. From baseball museums, hearty meals, to craft breweries, to the historic Cincinnati Music Hall, this city has got it going on. People here love to have a good time, and it shows. Just one example is Cincinnati's Oktoberfest, the biggest celebration of its kind in the U.S. With so much to do, you may be wondering where to start, so here's our suggestion. Browse the Findlay Market, enjoy the views from Eden Park, and take in a Reds game. Don't miss digging into a bowl of Skyline chili, a dish that's reached nationwide fame. Well, that's the next 5. Let me know in the comments below if you've been to any of these cities And if you've seen any of these sites, what did you think? Thanks for watching. Please click that like button if you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And click that little bell button so you can be reminded when the next video comes out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.